We're being warned over an increased risk of flooding over the coming days as heavy rainfall and melting snowpacks combine. 11 flood warnings have been issued by the Scottish Environment Protection Agency, with heavy and persistent rain expected well into next week as schools in the north of the country reopen. Ollie Dickinson reports.
This has been the scene for parts of Scotland throughout the last 7 days. And whilst there's no denying its picture postcard beauty, heavy snow, ice and wind comes with its challenges for communities. Now there are concerns about where all that snow will go as it begins to melt, with the Scottish Environment Protection Agency issuing 10 flood alerts across the country.
Yes, indeed, after the recent cold and snowy period that has affected Scotland since the 1st of January, we will transition now to an Atlantic weather pattern on Sunday, increasing the risk of flooding from Sunday onwards into early next week. This would be as a result of both heavy rainfall and also contribution from snowmelt. It's quite a complex setup with rain, temperature change, wind, elevation, the snowpack all influencing flood risk.
There are also concerns about how the weather and any flooding might impact travel on our trains, roads and ferries as Scotland heads back to work and school.
So services are operating well at the moment, however there is some flooding has started to come onto the network because of the snow melt and the thaw. So our advice to passengers is to take a look at the website and the app before you travel. And if in the north of the country you're planning to travel tomorrow morning, we expect overnight that risk of flooding to increase. So please take a look before you leave the house so that you know what services are running and when.
It is imperative that people are vigilant to the flood risk in particular, and that they continue to consider their journeys, plan ahead, access good advice in their local area as well as their destination in and around the weather forecast and what the particular flood alert is in their area.
Schools in the north of the country faced major disruption over the last week, with many closed. And whilst one person's disruption is another's delight, all schools in Aberdeen and Moray are expected to reopen as normal tomorrow, with most in Aberdeenshire also returning. Ollie Dickinson, STV News.